Roger, Ground, Oscar India Romeo, request taxi in the eastern apron.
Oscar India Romeo, ground taxi eastern apron.
Eastern apron, Oscar India Romeo.
Alright, do a brake check.
Yep.
Have brakes.
Taking over brakes. No brakes check, taking over brakes.
Taking over brakes. Is that a video on, do you know?
Yep, there's...
Like a display of any kind?
Yeah, yeah.
Cheers.
First contact with Archie Ground, watch out, notify receipt of Charlie.
Archer Ground, good morning, Alpha Foxtrot Romeo, Cessna 172, Eastern Apron Dual. Receive Charlie for circuits, request taxi please.
Alpha Foxtrot Romeo, ground taxi to holding point Bravo 1, runway 28 right, time at tree.
Holding point Bravo 1, runway 28 right, Alpha Foxtrot Romeo.
Archer Ground, helicopter Echo, Lima November, area Alpha complete, requesting taxi for B square parking.
Echo Lima November, ground taxi apron.
Taxi apron, Echo, Lima November.
So I can pass the back and Bob Tate pre-solo practice exams.
Alright, cool. Awesome. Oh, you can do those, yeah, whatever you like.
Aircraft just over here on the right. Right.
Yeah, party bus, you'll be coming in.
Where will be coming in, do you know?
Yeah, probably down this way.
Alright,
It's alright.
so pull to the left?
Yeah, just go over there.
Over to the left?
Yeah, just over to the left.
Yeah, so I guess I'm going to get some aerodrome specific questions as well.
You may get some, yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, dude, we're waiting for you. What the hell?
Oh, he's not coming in here, is he?
I don't know. Hang on, take that. I don't know what his deal is.
Okay. Maybe wishing to honour the giveaway rules.
Yeah, they sound good on paper, but you just make it happen.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, anyhow.
I mean, it's the same pretty much in everything, right?
Yeah, that's it.
All stations information builders now current the changes. The helicopter training area Alpha is no longer active. Clouds now broken at 2000, temperature 29.
Yeah, we've got our King Air back.
Yeah, I saw that. That's yeah, I saw it on Facebook.
Well, there's a bit of a queue. We might
Yeah.
just have to wait here a moment. Yeah, don't get too far forward just in case he finishes first.
Yep.
That's alright. We'll,
I think he is actually.
turn it around. Come on, it's not that hard. Loads of room.
Ground Hotel, correction, Whiskey Romeo, Quebec, cancel, taxi clearance will proceed back to the eastern apron.
Whiskey Romeo, Quebec, roger, return to the apron.
Taxi apron, Whiskey Romeo, Quebec.
And he made that harder than it needed to be.
Yeah, I wonder what he was doing.
Ooh, handing over.
Right, taking over.
Put that park brake on.
Archer Ground, 5
Firebomber 426, ground.
Yeah, Archer Ground, 426, incumbent with 429.
I'll just do that again.
Request a taxi from the southern apron for a departure to the south, runway 28 left, with received Delta.
Firebomber 426, gonna have to use runway 28 right, so taxi to holding point at Bravo 1 for change of runway 28 right and expect a left turn time 40, correction 3.5.
Taxi runway 28 right and expect a left turn, 51426, thanks.
Alright, so today we're using runway 28 right, we're doing right hand circuits. And in the event of VH-AFR abnormality prior to takeoff, I will close the throttle, land the aircraft and exit the nearest taxiway. In the event of VH-AFR abnormality after takeoff with remaining runway, I will land the aircraft on the remaining runway, close the throttle, exit the nearest taxiway. In the event of VH-AFR abnormality after takeoff without remaining runway, I will adopt the glide attitude and select the landing area within 30 degrees of the nose. And I'll only have a turn if I've already commenced the turn, or I have sufficient glide to get back to the runway.
Yeah, 426, if that suits, that'll be fine, thank you.
Just a question just for me. That did you just copy that out of the checklist, out of the manual?
Out of the POH,
yep.
Yeah, and from the video.
Okay, so you just added stuff.
Yeah.
Cool. No worries. Yeah, that's fine. Just something when you go for a check or for a test or something, they'll probably want you to use the checklist in the aircraft.
Right.
So just start probably getting the habit. Yeah, you can use that.
Yep.
But then at the end, just pull out the other one
Yep.
and just go run through the list.
Alright, I might
sure.
do that now then.
Yeah.
Right.
it's like some people will like learn the checks, so just do a flow scan.
Right.
But then even at the end of that, we'll say, okay, yep, do your flow, set everything up, then pull it out.
Yep.
Right, so stuff like here, so we don't all keep the 2 tower frequencies up there. The nav aids we don't need that. We don't need to worry about.
Yep.
1,000. Cool. So I'll do that. Keep listening to them for the moment, and we'll need those.
Charlie, Charlie, becoming number 1 at runway right.
Number 1, runway right, Delta Charlie.
I hope to get to the point where I can remember it and then just check it, rather than... That's the whole reason I'm doing it, because I just keep going over that in my head.
Yeah. Well, that's it. I mean, I was doing the military training, we had to learn the checklist before we started flying. So we had to know all the normal procedures, all the emergency procedures, word perfect from memory.
Right.
In order. So you'd spend 6 weeks learning that and they give you 3 flights to get it right.
Yep.
And it's just, just for repetition, going over and over and over.
Yep.
Until you want to punch someone in the face.
Alright. Want to close the window? Or?
Yep.
Alright.
Alpha Foxtrot Romeo, holding point Bravo 1, runway 28 right, ready for circuits.
Alpha Foxtrot Romeo Tower, hold short of the runway.
Hold short of the runway, Alpha Foxtrot Romeo.
Yeah, just don't forget to say Arch Tower. We changed our...
What did I say?
They just didn't say Arch Tower, that's all.
Oh, sorry.
That's all. What do we got? Oh, yep, there he is. Like he might be on a glide himself.
Hey, crop dusters on the left there?
Yes they are. I think they're here for the fire that's happening.
Oh, right.
They, yeah, they're set up for firefighting. That'd be very cool to fly those things.
Yeah.
And really throw them around.
Alpha Foxtrot Romeo, line up runway 28 right.
Line up runway 28 right, Alpha Foxtrot Romeo.
You got your transponder, you got all the lights. Landing and strobe.
And taxi off.
Alpha Foxtrot Romeo, follow the Cessna upwind runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear takeoff, runway 28 right, Alpha Foxtrot Romeo.
Okay, so we've got full power, temps pressure in the green, airspeed is alive and increasing.
Alpha Victor Romeo, downwind, touch and go.
Alpha Victor Romeo number 1.
Pull back.
Alpha Victor Romeo.
Right, rudder.
426, 429, 28 right, ready?
5 Bomber 426, 429, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff, make left turn.
Right, clear for takeoff, left turn, 5 Bomber 426.
Right, flaps are up. Pictures in. PCT's in the green.
Cool. Okay, so just go straight ahead for a bit, because he's way down there. I don't know what the hell he's doing.
He's about half a mile, yeah.
Had a Charlie, request the right turn.
Take right, Charlie.
That was him, I think.
Yeah. Sorry, just a bit of right rudder, come to the right a bit. We're just drifting left. Okay, now we'll head around.
With that heading bug on the 28.
Alpha
Yes.
Victor Romeo, runway 28 right, clear touch and go.
28 right, clear touch and go, Alpha Victor Romeo.
Alright, we're just going to have to do this a little bit non-standard. Just bring the power back a little bit at 2100 or so. Because he's going to irritate me.
Not that again.
Alright, head round.
Hotel Charlie, Charlie, downwind, touching this way right.
Hotel Charlie, Charlie, follow this Cessna on a half-mile final runway right.
Hotel Charlie, Charlie.
Alpha Fox Romeo, downwind, touch go.
That on 28.
Fox Romeo, follow the Cessna mid to late downwind.
Alpha Fox Romeo.
Yeah, so...
7, 8.
Yeah, so...
7's west, right? There's a...
Yeah, just hold that.
I got
So...
it.
That's out.
Yeah,
Right, looks weird.
Ah.
Now there is a wind from the north, so we have to offset a little bit to the left to stop drifting.
Yep.
Okay. Pre-landers, brakes, garage mixture, fuel, efficient. That's good. Engine harnesses. I'm all secure.
Yep.
Okay. Get 2000. Hit flap when you're ready. Low 110.
Hotel Charlie, Charlie, runway 28 right, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, 28 right, Hotel Charlie, Charlie.
Hey, don't forget your flap.
Yep.
Set the attitude, trim. A little bit less power. All clear.
Alpha Fox Romeo, do you want runway 28 left from there?
We'll take 28 left, thanks, Alpha Fox Romeo.
Alpha Fox Romeo, runway 28 left, clear touch and go and make left circuits.
28 left, clear touch and go, left circuit, Alpha Fox Romeo.
Oh, this will make it easier for us.
Tower, 426, 429, we're clear of the zone to the south now.
So,
Departing for the west.
we've got power for speed, so for fast. Bring the power back.
426, 429, no worries. See you later. And just confirm you are familiar with Green Bank as well.
Yes, ma'am, we're just to the east of Green Bank, thank you.
Okay, cheers.
I get it. How do I get it to the just straighten up, like
Okay, taking over.
heading over?
Okay, so we're into wind because it's wind. Right, so left rudder. Right arm. So I'm just holding left rudder.
Okay.
And I just hold the left rudder in, keep it straight.
One up to right in the upper delta.
So you just did left rudder and right aileron for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I hold a bit of right aileron, so that'll help keep it, stop it from lifting.
Yep.
55, pull back, and there at where the cock's in the wind.
Right. That's a fair bit of wind then. Okay.
Yeah, it's a little bit. It's about 5 to 10 knots.
Right.
Yeah, so just allow it to drift to maintain the centre line, and then we put it purposefully out of balance
Yep.
with left rudder to straighten it up with the runway, and then we use a little bit wing low to stop the lateral drift.
Right.
Power. Okay. Handing over.
Alright, taking over.
Right, centre above, all clear left. Now we'll make left circle.
Request for early left crosswind, thanks for sequencing. Next downwind call 1181.
Turning left, 1181, Alpha Fox Romeo.
Okay, so now we're on the southern runway.
Yep.
So keep that right rudder in. Right, just keep turning on, straight onto downwind.
To the southwest.
100 Victor, Sierra Victor.
Okay, so keep turning to downwind.
Oh, downwind, sorry, yeah.
Yep. Just because the wind's pushing us away, so we'll just make it a constant turn all the way around.
Yep.
Alpha Victor Romeo, runway 28 right, clear touch and go.
Okay, so 10. Can you see the runway there?
Yeah. Shit.
Okay. Okay, bring that power back. Level off.
Visual approach number 2, follow us Cessna 172, mid-lift downwind, runway left.
Okay, alright, that's it. Set the attitude, just trim the picture.
Left down, Victor Sierra Victor 28 left and looking at the traffic.
Alpha Foxtrot Romeo, mid downwind, 28 left, touch and go.
Alpha Fox Romeo, runway 28 left, clear touch and go.
28 left, clear touch and go, Alpha Foxtrot Romeo.
Hotel Charlie, Charlie, downwind, touch and go, 28 right.
Hotel Charlie Charlie, number 2, follow the Cessna short final, runway right.
Runway right to it, Hotel Charlie, Charlie. Hotel Charlie, Charlie, ground approach.
Hotel Charlie Charlie, copy glide.
Okay, don't let that nose drop.
Uniform Uniform Charlie, Park Ridge, 1,500 feet, inbound, request circuit.
Okay, right.
Uniform Uniform Charlie,
Center,
Hotel copied.
left, round you. Roll, power,
Alpha downwind, touch and go.
low 85.
Alpha Delta, follow the Cessna late downwind.
A little bit less power. Low 85, take it flat.
There is mid downwind to beam the tower for 28 left and we're looking for that traffic.
Wings level, half trim.
Cessna now early base, extend downwind as required.
So just trim the picture.
Victor Sierra Victor.
Cool, and there you are, 75. Good.
Hotel Charlie Charlie, runway 28 right, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, 28 right,
There,
Hotel Charlie,
and
Charlie.
round you go. Going left.
Oh, shit, yep. Sorry.
Yeah, because Hotel Charlie Charlie's just there.
Right.
Okay, so a little bit nose to the right to
Yep.
maintain the center line. A little bit less power. Less power, 65 knots. A little bit of left rudder and right hour. A bit more left rudder, you gotta hold it in.
Left rudder.
Left rudder,
India,
Sorry.
Alpha Delta, runway 28 right, clear touch and go.
Right, clear touch and go, India, Alpha Delta.
right hour, a little bit of right. Hold that, just hold that, nose up. Beautiful. Nose up.
All stations,
Just hold a little bit of right hour up.
0 degrees,
Until we're off the
1
ground.
1 knots,
Yep.
constant up to 1 1, occasional downwind 2 knots.
Yeah, you got to keep the right rudder in to keep it straight. So if it's veering left on the runway, use your rudder.
Yeah.
Charlie, local motorway 1,500, request downwind for a glide approach, touch and go.
Victor Sierra Victor, runway 28 left, clear to land.
Right, left, clear land, Victor Sierra Victor.
Uniform from Charlie, join on a mid-left downwind.
Right,
Maintain
yeah.
1,500 and copy glide.
A bit slow, so nose down a bit.
Maintain 1,500, info from Charlie.
Yeah, we're all clear.
Alpha Victor Romeo, downwind, touch and go.
Alpha Victor Romeo, follow Tomahawk short final, runway right.
Alpha Victor Romeo.
Yeah, just make it one continuous turn onto downwind. So
Okay.
don't worry about looking for the runway, just wait till the heading bug
Yep.
is here.
Yeah, I just missed it last time. Totally wasn't looking at it.
Yeah, that's fine. So just fly the attitude, so we're still 10 knots slow, and we're a little out of balance, so
Yep.
that's it. Keep the hour up, man.
Alpha Fox Romeo, request a closed circuit for sequencing number 1.
Alpha Fox Romeo.
Okay. There's a level, keep turning. Okay,
Victor Romeo,
roll out
runway
there.
28 right, clear touch and go.
28 right, clear serve. Touch and go. Alpha Victor Romeo.
Alpha Fox Romeo, downwind, touch go.
Alpha Fox Romeo, runway 28 left, clear touch and go.
So left, clear touch and go, Alpha Fox Romeo.
Hotel Charlie, Charlie, downwind, nothing goes, over.
Charlie, Charlie, follow the
so-
mid-base from my right.
You all good?
Yep. All
Cool.
good.
Yep, I'm all strapped in.
Yep.
Okay, so beam threshold.
Uniform
2000.
Charlie, visual approach, copy the
And just
glide,
hold the
number
picture.
2,
Don't look
follow
anywhere else,
left
just hold the
downwind
picture.
at your
Yep.
1 o'clock.
Okay. You are below 110, so take first stage.
The traffic aside, info from Charlie.
Okay, that's it. Fly the picture, a little bit of trim. Don't let the nose drift to the right, so control the attitude. Over your shoulder, we're nearly at 45, so right, centre, left, turn. So roll, power back. Power back a little more. Go below 85, take 20 degrees.
We do this every time, man.
Okay,
Go for the heading bug.
wings level. Set the attitude and trim. A little less power, a little too much power. Keep reducing the power.
India Alpha Delta, downwind, touch and go.
Okay, so you can see how we're getting high?
Yep.
India Alpha
You got
Delta,
too much power.
follow the
To
Cessna
idle,
downwind
go
from
straight to
my
idle.
Alpha Delta.
And pull it right back to idle. Nose up, watch your speed. See? Okay, take full flap. Leave the throttle where it is, all the way back. Now set an attitude to hold 70 knots.
So,
Okay, so this is a
it's,
perfect opportunity.
Yep.
Take out.
heading over.
To show that, okay, this is a bad approach. We're
Yep.
steep. Yeah, I
Yep.
got it. I got it.
Okay. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Okay, it's not good. We don't like this. We're going to go around.
Yep.
Okay. So here's the go around. Level attitude. Flap to 20.
Yep.
Okay, so we're above 60 knots. Flap up.
Hotel Charlie, Charlie.
Alpha Fox Romeo, going round, request code 1.
Alpha Fox Romeo, code 1 approved.
Above 65 knots. Flaps up. Okay, so there's the go around. Rightio. Engine 5 turn.
Uniform Charlie, runway 2
There we go. Push those forward. I'm not going to make the runway. There's a field there, or there's a field there.
Yep.
There's one within 30 degrees. I would turn that way. And I go full flap.
You take this one here, would you?
Yep.
Yep.
That's the one I'd take. Okay. That's basically all you need to do.
Right.
Change the plan, follow the Cessna mid-right crosswind when ready, make right circuit. And next downwind call on 1236.
Traffic inside, turning right for right circuit. 123.6, Alpha Fox Romeo.
Okay, above 65 knots, flaps all the way up.
Helicopter Echo, Lima November.
There's either go around, just basically to the horizon to start with.
Yep.
Get rid of one stage of flap, let it accelerate. Once we're above 60 knots, flaps to 10, above 65, flaps can come all out.
Yep.
And
So 123.6.
how do you change that?
Alpha Victor Romeo, downwind, touch to go.
Alpha Victor Romeo for the Tomahawk on final.
Alpha Victor Romeo.
Okay, so when we're on base there, and I was
Yep.
saying reduce your power, because we're getting very, very hot.
Right.
So remember, you need to bring the power back and lower the nose to increase that
Victor
descent.
Romeo and
Yep.
Alpha Fox Romeo, traffic is a helicopter getting airborne northern pad for eastern departure.
Traffic inside Alpha Victor Romeo.
Uniform Charlie, maintain runway heading.
Runway heading, Hotel Charlie.
Hotel Charlie, Charlie, request a early right turn, continue flying the Cessna early downwind.
Copy the traffic, early right, downwind, Hotel Charlie, Charlie.
Okay, trim.
Alpha Fox Romeo, downwind, 28 left, touch go.
Alpha Fox Romeo, follow the Cessna late downwind.
Alpha Fox Romeo.
Did you say 28 left?
Uniform Charlie, turn right crosswind now, follow a
Cool, so now we're back on the northern runway doing right circuits.
right, traffic aside,
Oh, you did the pre-landing checks?
Have not.
Haven't? Hey, okay. Yep, get those out of the way.
Alpha Foxtrot, just confirm expect runway 28 right.
28 right, Alpha Foxtrot Romeo.
India Alpha Delta, follow the Cessna early crossing your 12 o'clock.
I said 28 right, look. Anyway.
No, you said 28 left.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's why I asked.
Victor Romeo, runway 28
Oh,
right,
my bad.
touch and go.
That's alright.
28 right, clear touch and go, Alpha
Okay,
Romeo.
so I'm going to show you a flapless.
Okay.
So we still set 2000 RPM, except we're not taking any flap. Now I have to hold this nose, because if I let it go,
Yep.
see that happens?
Yep.
So which means we'll lose height. We don't want to do that. So we're just controlling this picture, and I'll put in a bit of trim. That'll help the nose stop dropping. We don't lose speed as quickly, and
Right.
we don't really want to extend too much, if at all. So check that it's all clear. Maybe extending just a tiny bit. Roll. Now we've got to get this power back.
Why don't we want to extend? Aren't we going to be flatter down?
No, we want to fly the same approach because we need obstacle clearance.
Oh, flatter, yeah.
It just
Attitude to be
appears
flatter.
flatter. Yeah. But if we don't get this power back, we won't slow down. So you can see even here now. Roll out there. Nice bit of trim.
Yep.
A good wind to trim, and it's still settling on 75 to 80 knots. Halfway round, about halfway down. Okay. But notice the attitude, it's much higher. It's almost sort of on top of the compass there.
Yep.
But you see, we're still holding this height, so all clear around.
Uniform Charlie, follow the Cessna, a late downwind.
Follow Cessna late downwind. Victor Romeo going around.
There we go. It's rolling out, so now we're getting a bit fast, so power.
Alpha Victor Romeo.
So still maintain the attitude.
Yep. Runway 28 right, clear touch and go.
28 right, clear touch and go, Alpha Foxtrot Romeo.
I want the power on speed to come back to 70 knots, so I'm going to
Touch and go.
trim this a little bit here.
India Alpha Delta, follow the Cessna late downwind.
India Alpha Delta.
We're still going to that aim point, just the attitude's higher. There's 70, so just add a little trickle of power to hold it. Doesn't need much. There we go, it's basically in trim.
Yep.
I'm not even fighting it, just controlling the speed with the power. Don't even need to touch anything. That's what I mean, if you get it in trim, it'll just fly straight down to that threshold. Same rules apply here, idle. And it's just a really gradual flare. And hold off, gradually raising that nose. Alright, flaps are definitely up. Now we'll get to 55 knots pretty much now, as you see, so we're almost pulling up the runway straight away.
Yep.
Clear land, 28 right, Hotel Charlie Charlie.
Okay, so that's a flapless.
Okay.
Now we will need lots of nose down trim. There's one thing I have been noticing on the first few is that you're sort of doing this on final a lot.
Yeah.
Now wondering, is that because it's the nose dropping itself and you're trying to pull it up? Or are you pushing and pulling?
No, I'm pushing and pulling.
Yeah, okay.
Probably because it's out of trim.
Yeah, so... Yeah, that's what I'm suspecting, is that you're pushing and pulling a lot because it's not quite trimmed. So the nose keeps wanting to move.
Yep.
India Alpha Delta, we're changing runway to the 04s, so when ready, turn right to position yourself on a right downwind, runway 04 right.
Turning right now to position on right downwind for 04 right, India Alpha Delta.
India Alpha Delta, report prior to turning base.
Report turning base, India Alpha Delta.
Okay, we haven't been told to change.
Alpha Victor Romeo. Downwind.
Just find out what's going on with these runways here.
Why is that?
Romeo, we'll apply sequence shortly.
Well, they're changing to 04, but we haven't been told.
Coming from Charlie, runway 28 right, clear to land.
Right, 28 right.
I just want to know if she's going to re-sequence us for 04, something.
Alpha Victor Romeo, track now to position yourself on a right downwind, runway 04 right. Follow a tomahawk just east of the tower.
I think that's what we'll get.
Downwind 04 right, track inside Alpha Victor Romeo.
Alpha Fox Romeo is downwind 28 left for touch go.
Alpha Foxtrot Romeo, follow the Cessna on a just east of the field for a right downwind, change of runway 04 right.
Traffic inside, we'll turn right to follow that aircraft for a right downwind, runway 04 right, Alpha Fox Romeo.
Okay, so we are changing to that.
Yep.
So we're just going to turn and follow him. So we'll end up doing a turn and put the heading bar down here.
Yep.
For 04 right. So that'll probably do. All clear around, got him in sight.
All stations, information echo now, current changes, duty runway 04 left, 04 right, wind 020 degrees 10 knots, cost and maximum 8 knots.
India Alpha on base for 04 right.
There's that aeroplane.
Change of runway now, 04 left, clear touch and go, then left circuits.
Clear touch and go on 04 left, left circuits, India Alpha Delta.
Okay.
Alpha Victor Romeo, change
Tad
of runway.
close, I'm just going to widen out a little bit here.
Number
Yep.
2, follow the
So are we on the left or right?
We're on the right at the moment. We'll probably change to the left for the circuits.
Yep.
Just
Alpha Fox Romeo, change of runway 04 left, number 3, follow the Cessna, late right downwind.
Change runway 04 left, traffic in sight, for a touch and go, Alpha Fox Romeo.
Alpha Fox Romeo.
okay.
Alright.
Cool. So pre-lane checks are done.
So,
Cool. Handing over.
Done. Okay, taking over.
All right. So we're going to the other runway, the
I got
one
it.
on the far side.
Yep.
So we've been in threshold now.
Yep.
So you do all the normal stuff. Actually, you're making a flapless, so yeah, just set 2000 RPM.
Okay.
And then trim.
So trim straight and level.
Yep. So just trim to hold 1000 feet.
Okay.
And because he's flying the world's most enormous circuit,
Yep.
we're extending again. And we're all clear left anyway, head above. Got him inside, so we'll head around now.
Alright. So I'm trimming now for about 80
Okay,
knots.
so roll power, get that power back straight away. Yep, keep it going back.
Alpha Victor Romeo,
Keep
runway
going back.
04 left, clear touch and
That's
go.
it. Okay, hold the nose up. So we're at 75 to 80 knots, no faster than 80. So you basically grab the trim at the top, move it to the bottom, and that
Yep.
should be close to enough trim. That's it. So somewhere around, it'll settle down a bit once it slows down. Okay, somewhere about that attitude's good. Touch more nose up trim maybe. Cool, so we got speed under control.
Yep.
Power's back. Halfway round, about halfway down. It's looking good. Got him there on final. All clear down final. Left and do your turn. Okay, so it's easy to get fast here, so
Yep.
we want 70 knots. I need a little bit of nose up trim, that's it. Near the approach for now. Yep, so overshooting, so bring that power back and hold the nose.
Archer Tower, Oscar Bravo, Whiskey's ready, runway 04 left for a northern departure.
Oscar Bravo, Whiskey Tower, hold short of the runway.
Hold short 04 left, Oscar Bravo, Whiskey.
Alpha Fox at Romeo, runway 04 left, clear touch and go.
04 left, clear touch and go, Alpha Fox Romeo.
Archer Tower, helicopter Echo Lima, target 1,500 feet.
That's it, give it an idle.
Requesting authorization full stop area, Charlie.
That's it, just let it come down.
Echo.
Gently you pull up, gently.
On a right base, runway 04 right.
Joining right base, 04 right, Echo Lima, November.
Power up and go.
Oscar Bravo, Whiskey, line up runway 04
Yeah, right,
left.
right, hold it in. Good.
Line up 04 left, Oscar Bravo, Whiskey.
Nose down a bit, nose down. Yeah, don't pull the nose up so aggressive.
Yep.
India Delta, number 1, runway left.
Keep the right rudder in.
Oscar Bravo Whiskey, traffic Cessna upwind remaining in the left circuit, runway 04 left.
I'll run left circuits.
Yeah, left circuits.
Traffic sighted and clear for takeoff 04 left, Oscar Bravo Whiskey.
Right, so we're going to follow him.
Yep.
Yeah, right rudder.
Up Tower Hotel Charlie Charlie, ready 04 left for first circuit.
Okay, 15 degrees maximum.
Yep.
Hotel Charlie, line up runway 04 left.
Bit balance. Keep the right rudder.
Left Hotel Charlie Charlie.
75 knots. Nose a bit too high. Roll out there. We're just going to put some space between.
Hotel Charlie, runway 04 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff. Long runway with 04 left Hotel Charlie Charlie.
Okay, all clear to the right. Turn on to downwind and follow him.
Alpha Victor Romeo, copy, follow the Tomahawk short final, runway left.
Alpha Victor Romeo.
Hey, hold that. Spacing's pretty good.
This Cessna just airborne, runway 04 left, clear touch and go.
04 left, clear touch and go, India Alpha Delta.
Alpha Fox Romeo, just confirm you're mid downwind now.
Yes, we're mid downwind for a touch and go, Alpha Fox Romeo.
Alpha Fox Romeo, follow this Cessna late downwind, runway left, and therefore stopping.
Alpha Fox Romeo.
November, make visual approach for
Alright,
a
so
right base area, Charlie.
there's the beam threshold.
Visual approach for a right base area Charlie. Helicopter Echo Lima Nova.
Arch Tower, Bravo X-ray, uniforms ready, runway 04 right, departure east.
Bravo X-ray, uniform right to tower, runway 04 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 04 right, Bravo X-ray, uniform.
Alpha Victor Romeo, runway 04 left, clear to land.
Alright, so just let go, see if it's in trim. Beautiful, lovely.
04 left, clear to land Alpha Victor Romeo.
Yeah, see, we're well past the point where we want to turn base.
Runway 04 right, report on final.
Okay, remember, it's roll, power, then flap.
Right.
So in that order.
Okay.
So reduce your power.
Alpha Victor Romeo, cancel landing clearance, continue approach number 1.
Number 1 Alpha Victor Romeo.
So set the attitude. Yep. Okay, still have too much power.
Yep.
Hotel Charlie Charlie, downwind for full stop.
All clear.
Hotel Charlie, number 3, follow the Cessna, about to turn final.
Cover the traffic, number 3 Hotel Charlie Charlie.
Hey, watch your speed. Getting way too slow.
Yep.
Alpha Victor Romeo, runway
Okay, so
04
add power
left, clear to
now. Add
land.
power.
04 left, clear to
Raise
land
the
Alpha
nose.
Victor Romeo.
Raise the nose.
Okay, Victor, just confirm you
We're a bit low,
Yeah.
and we're very, 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 very slow.
Yes, joining final, runway 04 right, deployment, keep it Zulu.
Alpha Fox Romeo, go around.
Going around Alpha Fox Romeo.
Okay, you can take this one. So,
Alright, so
full power.
Full power.
Delta downwind, Delta.
Right, rudder as you do so.
One.
One stage.
India Alpha Delta, follow the Cessna
Okay,
late
nose to the
downwind.
horizon.
India Alpha Delta.
Nose to the horizon.
To the horizon, sorry.
Hold it there. Okay, yes, we've got a positive rate of climb. We're above 65 knots. Flaps all the way up. And then normal climb attitude. So raise the nose to the normal climb attitude. 75 knots. Right rudder. it. Hold that attitude. Good.
Hotel Charlie, runway 04 left, clear to land.
Clear land, runway 04 left, Hotel Charlie.
Okay, 1,000 feet, so level off. Keep going straight ahead.
Alpha Fox Romeo, when ready, turn left, crosswind, follow a Tomahawk right downwind.
Plenty left, Alpha Fox Romeo.
Okay, ready to go. That's it, bring the power back. Yeah, soon to go around, so full power.
Yep.
Raise the nose to the horizon, so just put the horizon on there.
Yep.
Flap up one stage, let it accelerate, and raise the nose further. Okay, so roll out level there, crosswind. Okay, just look behind you, have a look at the runway. So we turn through crosswind a little bit. That's alright, maintain an hours. All clear. Roll out
Alpha Warrior, Hotel Tango
turn left.
Ready at Bravo, runway 04 right southern for a sudden departure.
Hotel Tango Kilo Tower, runway 04 right, clear for immediate takeoff.
Immediate takeoff, 04 right, Hotel Tango Kilo.
Okay, roll wings level.
Zulu Tony final.
Romeo Quebec Zulu, number 1, runway right.
Number 1 runway right, Romeo Quebec Zulu.
Alpha Fox Romeo, mid downwind, touch go.
Alpha Fox Romeo, follow the Tomahawk on 1 mile final.
Alpha Fox Romeo.
Romeo Quebec Zulu, how many more
Yeah, so-
circuits are you after?
Has to be in threshold.
Just 3 seconds, Romeo Quebec Zulu.
Roger. Romeo Quebec Zulu, runway 04
Looking out
right,
front.
clear touch and go.
Roll. Power.
Runway 04 right, Romeo Quebec Zulu.
85.
You are below 85, just. So raise the nose a little bit.
Heading.
Don't worry, just keep turning. Okay, wings level now. Okay, so set the picture. Okay,
India Alpha Delta,
Now
runway
trim.
04 left, clear touch and go.
04 left, clear touch and go, any other foot.
okay, so it's holding that picture.
Yep.
A little bit slow. Right. Just lower it very, very slightly. Tiny bit of nose down trim. They're all clear down. Final. Yeah, it's better, still a tad slow. Right. Roll around.
Alpha Fox Romeo, runway 04 left, clear touch and go.
04 left, clear touch again, Alpha Fox Romeo.
Okay, good. The attitude was right. We were right on 70 knots. Lovely. Tracking straight in. And sometimes it's easier if we cover this up and it just tends to work after a while.
Yeah, I should do that more.
Okay, so it's a nice approach. Nice and stable. Good. Okay, now go around.
Go around.
So full power. Raise the nose to the horizon. Flap up one stage. Nose to the horizon. Good.
Alpha Fox Romeo going round, request code 1.
Nose to the horizon.
Alpha Fox Romeo, code 1 approved.
Alpha Fox Romeo.
Okay, flap up all the way up. You're above 65. Raise the nose to the climb attitude. Raise the nose. Okay. There we go. Engine failure. We can't get it on the runway.
I'm going straight down in front of me.
Okay, full flap. Push the nose. And yeah, we'd probably hit the
The
fence,
fence, so I might go there. Yeah.
but that's right. Go to the corner, we'd live. Alright,
Yeah.
go around. Okay, nice and gently on
Yeah,
that now.
I noticed that. Yeah.
Okay, nose up a little bit. Hold it there. Okay, we're above 65 knots. Flaps can come all the way up.
Downwind touch and go.
As they come up, transition to the normal climb. So don't let the nose drop when that flap comes up.
Yep.
India Alpha Delta.
Keep the right rudder in. Best rate of climb.
Downwind touch and go.
Romeo Quebec Zulu,
nose is a little high. That's right, continue on to downwind. Flying parallel, you can get the radio this time. So we'll make this a full stop.
Full left, please, touch and go, India Alpha Delta.
Alpha Foxtrot Romeo, downwind for full stop.
Alpha Foxtrot Romeo, follow the Tomahawk late base.
Alpha Foxtrot Romeo.
Tower Zulu with Yankee, Delta 172, Parkway towards the tower, maintaining 1,500, received echo inbound.
Zulu Whiskey Yankee Archer Tower.
Speed?
You're below 110. Okay, 45. All clear right. Centre above, clear left. Roll. Power's good. Okay, what are you forgetting?
Laps.
Okay. So set the attitude. So keep turning. We're not quite there yet.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, that's right. We've got plenty of room. Okay, wings level there now. Good. So there we are. Set the attitude. Don't leave the power where it is.
Alright.
Lower the nose. Okay, so hold that picture. Make sure it stays there and trim it out. Good. Okay, you're all clear. Round to go.
Alpha Foxtrot Romeo, runway 04 left, clear to land.
Yep.
04 left, clear to land, Alpha Foxtrot Romeo.
Okay, we're a little bit fast. A little bit fast. So reduce your power. A little bit fast. Creep it up, creep it up, creep it up. Creep it up. Okay, keep it rolling. See the sets of yellow cones there?
Yep, in between them?
Yep. Yeah, it's
Yep.
here.
Yep.
Archer Tower, Piper Warrior Lima, X-ray Quebec ready at Bravo 404 right for southern departure for west.
Lima X-ray Quebec, Archer Tower, runway 04 right, clear for takeoff.
Right, clear to take off, Lima X-ray Quebec.
India Alpha Delta, downwind, touch and go.
India Alpha Delta, number
Okay,
one.
now we can stop here.
India Alpha Delta.
Let's stop.
Where's Yankee, we've just passed low, motorway.
Zulu Whiskey Yankee, roger.
Alright, now we do our checks.
Base, runway 04 right.
Right base, 04 right, Zulu Whiskey Yankee.
Romeo Quebec, Zulu, widen out your circuit and follow a Cessna on a wide right base, runway 04 right.
Alpha Foxtrot Romeo, request taxi to the eastern apron.
Foxtrot Romeo, hold short of runway 04 right.
Hold short runway 04 right, Alpha Foxtrot Romeo.
I should ground again.
Yeah. Okay, so this little bit here you see going up is taxiway.
Yep.
Where the white gale marker is in line with that is the holding point of the runway. So we can go forward as long as we don't cross.
Mike Foxtrot Yankee, cross runway 04 right, taxi to holding point Bravo, runway 04 left.
Taxi to holding point Bravo for 04 left, crossing 04 right, Mike Foxtrot Yankee.
Foxtrot Romeo, cross runway 04 right, taxi to the eastern apron.
Cross 04 right, taxi to the eastern apron, Alpha Foxtrot Romeo.
Okay, so now we're clear. Now we can take a left here.
Right here?
Yep. Right, so we had a bit of a switch around the runways today, which probably didn't help.
Oh, it was good, I think.
Yeah.
Throwing more things at me.
Yeah, it's a bit busy out there. A bit of crosswind.
Yep.
So we might just have a quick chat about some crosswind technique. Even though we don't sort of go fully into it now. At this stage of your training, seeing as we're encountering it, we'll talk about it a little bit.
Righto.
The go-round's fine, just remember keep that nose up on the horizon.
Yep.
As you retract the flap, the nose wants to drop. So remember, whenever we change flap, be looking nowhere but out the window.
Yep.
And make the attitude do what we want it to do.
Alright,
Down the ground.
G'day, helicopter Echo.
Yeah, so down here.
Delta, Bell 2, POB